Hello, welcome to the second edition of the Mini Hut. Just want to start by saying sorry for in the first edition sounding like so much of a robot. Anyway, moving on. This month I've been asked to do a service, and in this, the wiring here behind this wiper motor had to be replaced. I can come around here, and the new connectors had to be put in. You can see there with the new clips. I've had to run that into the loom, which that goes up there, and solder that all in properly, which you can't quite see there, but anyway, so we've done that. We've also replaced the fuse box in there. That's been a good job done there. Had that all tucked up tidy, and customer also asked for the signal light, the whole assembly to be replaced. It comes as a unit, it just needs to be wired in, find the old wires and wire it in. I've also replaced the seal beam unit headlights with the halogen lights, and they're working particularly well, and done a bit of rewiring to get all the spots working because they weren't working properly. So a lot of wiring this month, and that's turned out to be quite good. Customers are very happy. They finally got variable speeds on the wiper motor, so on and so forth. Also replaced the old aerial. That was a simple job, but somewhat complex because the ground from the wiper motor itself runs into this A pillar, runs along and comes down this A pillar here, which then goes into the car and connects obviously the ground. So that was a bit of a task to get that to run back through the A pillar. You know, 150 channels and nothing on, so that's working great. We also did full service to the brakes, replaced the pads, and replaced the shoes on the back. Got that through the MOT, and yep, it's gone through, and that's been good. Okay, that brings us to my own project, and it's moved on considerably since the first video. I've gotten the front end off now, and it's quite a funny shadow cast. Sorry about that. Yeah, got the front end off now, and that came off nicely as one unit. That's going to be you know, a flip front end on it, and we've also gotten the front subframe out, and that came out nicely. A bit of a job, but then that brings us into the inside. Now you can see here, still pretty much the same as last month, but like I said, we got the front, the rear end. Maybe you can see it better. I'm going to be replacing the heel board. That's where I'm going to start. I know in the first edition I said I was going to start from the front, but I've been advised that structural integrity is better kept if I go from the back to the front. So I've pulled out the rest of the interior and going from there. Around to the back now. And okay, so you can see these are just the door cards and things that are sitting there. But let me just get that over here. The spit jig that I'll be getting tomorrow. So the whole car will be sat on the spit jig, and the jig runs basically from that shock tower to that shock tower, and you know, into the front. There'll be a whole pole coming through the back, and it'll be like literally a pig on spit. So I'll be able to, when I'm welding, turn the car and get to the underside quite easily. Sorry, let me just show you here that right now I've just got it kind of caught up precariously, and waiting. The heel board is what I've ordered. The left and right floor pans, or for other people, near side, off side floor pans, and the cross member. I'm going to be taking off the rear doors this evening in preparation for the spit. It's just they're just a bit. It's not really worth repairing them when I can get them so much cheaper, you know. But because there is a lot of like fundamental rust and stuff here, so it's not really worth it. I'll be taking them off, which will obviously lighten it up. I'm just about to, tomorrow I'll be making some with this metal here. I've gotten some metal to make the cross members to keep the structural integrity of the car when I start cutting metal out, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much where the 75 Clubman's up to. Just about to start to weld in metal and put it on the jig. And that's pretty much it for June's edition of the Mini Hut. Stay tuned.